if I was to write a fourth edition of Starter Strength Basic Barbell Training, what would I add, change, or remove from the program? And the answer is all of the changes that we have come up with are typically included as we do new printings. Okay, so look on the copyright page, which is the page behind the full title page. All right, just so you'll know, as you open the book, there's probably a blank sheet of paper. Is that right? Then there is a half title page. And that is the part that just says the title of the book. Flip over one more. And this is the full title page. This typically contains all the author's information, the subtitle, all this other stuff. All right. And then on the back of that is the copyright page. And it'll have the printing history and a little code on there that we can use to see which printing we're in. It's, like 8765432, that sort of thing. You've seen those things. That's code for the print run of that particular book. If you are looking at the one that says third revision, you are looking at the book that's got all of our current information in it. Some of the pictures have been changed. That was a major revision, and we called that third revision. All of our current stuff is in that. Now you ask, why isn't that a fourth edition? The reason is because in the book industry, if you call something a new edition, it gets a new ISBN number. If you issue a book with a new ISBN number, then the Amazon reviews no longer apply to that new edition. And we would have to reset our 1,500 five-star reviews back to zero. And really, a new edition, I think the industry standard for a new edition is 1/3 of the material should be brand new. And that's not happened. If you look at all of the revisions we have made to the third edition, they don't come up to a third new material in the book, not by any stretch of the imagination. This is legitimately our third edition, and this is probably the last one we'll do. I don't think we are in the process of generating sufficient amounts of new material to come up with a fourth edition. This will be the last thing we do with this. And the editions that we make have gotten probably less drastic over the years as we refine this method. And I think that the book in front of you, if you've got the one that says third revision, is pretty much about as good as it's going to get. If you have a copy of the hardback edition, that was the first version of this material. And I would say that if not obsolete, it is less than optimum. That's why we sell the hardback edition so cheap on the website. Those are primarily if you're interested in just having an autograph or something in it like that, something for your shelf in a hardback. We probably will not be making another hardback edition anytime soon. Although, now that I think about it, that may not be a bad idea as we have gotten down to the point where we finalized all these things. Hardbacks are obviously more expensive for us to print, but it may be that we need to think about a hardback, since we're down to pretty much the final distillation of this material. We'll talk about that in a meeting. Let's have a meeting sometime about that. Meetings are so cool. And then you can rest assured that if you have got the copy that says third revision on the copyright page, you're looking at the brand new stuff. It's worth it. It's worth it to get our new ideas on this and update. Just give the second revision to one of your buddies at the gym or sell it to him. Get $10 for it. That'd be better. All right. And then you get the third revision, and we will just march on from there.